People need to realize that the internet's not real.
So if
They
somebody
will
says
encourage
something,
you to say something dumb. They will tell you
Right.
to say, they will literally go, no, say this. It'll get better comments or like it'll get better views.
I feel like you kind of like transform the whole like street interview
Oh, love to
thing on
hear
social
that.
media too. I feel like
Thank
it like
you.
obviously has been around for a bit, but I feel like I really started to see the effects of it once you started doing it. And
I've been copied a couple times.
Yeah, you're like
which
a
I feel like is very
trailblazer.
messed up. I have been copied a couple times. There are certain publications
oh,
that ask who's the ultimate it girl for their videos. And I'm like, okay, that's just a direct, you got to get more creative than that. Like if you're going to rip it off, do more. But I mean, whatever. It is what it is. It's fine. But that's so nice to hear. I definitely did not come up with it. I definitely did not create it. Street interviews had long been around. And one of the things that pushed me is I was like, if I keep waiting and sitting on this idea, like it's going to be so oversaturated. And I did wait at least a year longer than I wanted to or should have. I just was like afraid to start. I don't even know what I was limiting me, but I definitely don't think I in any way invented it. I don't think anybody would ever say that. But I think there are brands that I've worked with who are like, we've never done anything like this. We've never done anything like this. And it's very interesting to me. I think because it's not like that run up on the street thing.
Right.
It's not. People want to do it. They opt in. It's fun. You get called you get called an it girl. Like it's positive. Like we're putting like a positive label on you. It's not like, I think in the past with certain things, it had been very like scared. Like they run up to you and they like play a prank on you or they mess with you. When I first started, people were so scared when I would come up to them. We started with random people on the street
Oh
and
my
they
gosh,
would
stop.
and go the other way. They'd see me with a microphone. They would cross the street. They were so afraid. I'm like, I'm not going to mess with you. I'm not going to ask you like ridiculous questions. I'm not going to quiz you. I'm not going to a lot of times they make people look really stupid and that's kind of the point of them. And I was like, if you say something stupid, I'll cut it out. If you say something stupid that you don't like, we'll take it again. I give people as many takes as they want. It's not one long take. It's multiple takes. So it's like, I just think that it can be positive and it was kind of like, in a lot of ways, not all of them. There's like I've done Street Hearts, that was so fun. That's a very positive thing. I know there's like What's Poppin', that's very positive. He doesn't mess with people. But there were a lot of them where they like really made you look stupid and people were afraid. So it's like it's fun, it's positive. It's like a cute little, you don't get featured in publications randomly walking down the streets. Like it's cute to get a little press, little moment, a little like your time to shine. It's cute. It's
a little
fun.
main character moment.
Yeah, main character moment.
But it's so funny that you mentioned that there are people that will just like run up to people on the street and just catch them off guard. And I think there's people out there that don't realize that like a lot of these street interviews are kind of planned in advance.
Yeah.
And
I even did one and people didn't realize that it wasn't real. I was like, okay.
I guess that's the element of like being in that environment on the street. It's like it comes off like really relatable and great. And I think that's what's awesome about it. There's this one guy, I've been seeing his videos and I think it's like titled Hot or Dumb or something.
I hate that.
And it's actually like kind of funny. I have been watching them, but he basically picks these people off the street and asks them like trivia questions. And then
what's his name?
I think it's like Nigel or something.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's hilarious. I'm like, I would be so terrified to answer any of those questions. Because
And for
I don't
the record,
be...
most of the time they're fake. Like they tell you what to say ahead of time.
Oh,
they
really?
totally tell you. He might not. I've never done his. But a lot of times they tell you what to. They're like, I'm going to ask you this, say this. It'll get more views or it'll get more clicks. Like this will be good for comments. Like they tell you to say something dumb.
Yeah.
But
I'd be terrified to like answer incorrectly and then be like marked as dumb for the rest of my life.
It's like a random person coming up and asking you a question. You're like, what? I tell people that all the time. I go, I'm not going to ask you a calculus question. I'm going to ask you a trend question. And if you feel like what you said was dumb, you have a camera in your face and and you're like, and someone's asking you something that you know thousands, if not millions of people are going to see. And like even somebody will have a viral video and I'm like, we did that in like 4 takes, but people, I don't know. People need to realize that the internet's not real.
Oh yeah, it's a highlight reel and there's a lot of editing involved and you want it to perform well. So if somebody says something...
They will encourage you to say something dumb. They will tell you to say, they will literally go, no, say this. It'll get better comments or like it'll get better views. They encourage you to say dumb stuff a lot of the time. I don't know about this show in particular, but
there's a ton out there. Like the
whole
rent
point
guy,
is to go viral.
there's like the guy that's like, what are you paying rent? Yeah, there's so many little different things out there.
And it's a lie. They lie about their rent. They lie about how much money. I'm sorry to burst people's bubble, but it really is a lie. I've been behind the scenes. I've done them myself. They're not real.
Yeah.
They literally tell you, say 13 grand, say this. They literally tell you what to say.
That's wild.
I mean,
It's setting like unrealistic expectations for people.
yeah, it's everything is to go viral. Like
Right.
that's literally the point. And
Right.
so even the people that are in it want to go viral. Like everyone wants to be the next like viral video. So they purposely say stupid stuff or they purposely say something inappropriate or what. Like it's not
Right.
real.
No.
Our show is very much not like that though.
Yeah.
There's no I take it very seriously. Like we take ourselves seriously. I want very serious guests. Like it's supposed to be fun, of course,
Mhm.
but like fun in like a wear a really cute outfit, like wear something you love
Yeah.
that you get to talk about, wear something that you feel really confident in. I always say like they're like, do I need to wear anything? I'm like, wear what represents your personal style, but everyone's gonna see it. So like this is your little moment. You can dress however you want. It can be crazy, it can be calm, it can be classic, whatever. So it's fun in that way. I really am not in I don't know, I just think it's a little childish some of the
Yeah.
other.
I always find that I always learn something from your interviews.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
So I think just if your content is inspiring and motivating, I think that goes a long way as opposed to like just the entertaining, clickbaity type videos.